attachment that I've designed here is able to pick up all three of these grass clippings at the same time, transport them around the mat, and then dispose of them in container 2. This is a program that I use to control the arm, and it's repeated 3 times in the video to pick up each of the 3 blocks, and each time it executes, it picks up the block, puts it in the container, and then resets the arm. This attachment works by picking up the blocks over here and then throwing them into this container here where they're held, and then once the gate opens, they're released from the back. So when this is picking up the blocks need to be aligned with the arm over here, and these 2 rubber pieces will help grab onto the block and hold it secure while it's moved upward and into the container. And this arm is able to both open and close and move upward, because once this arm cannot close anymore, the movement from the motor is forced to move upward, and as a result, the arm continuously moves up until it reaches a certain point over here, and at that point the arms open up again like this, and that releases the block into this container, and then they close on the way back down, and they close once more here. So to set up this gate, what you do is you lift it up and you put an axle. Any axle works as long as it's able to ram into the wall and release itself, and you put that in this slot over here, and then you attach the rubber band that goes from the axle to this pin in order to secure it. And the robot runs its program, and once it's accumulated all 3 blocks inside of the container, this pin can be pushed from a wall or something like that, and it will fall within somewhere. You don't get penalized for leaving pieces from the robot on the board, and then the gate will fall down, releasing whatever blocks you had onto the mat. The container is designed fairly simple. It just has a couple of frames on the sides to hold the blocks in, and it's made to hold 3 blocks on top of each other so that they don't fall out. And then on the bottom, there's also a surface with some beams and some more frames that create an even surface for the blocks to sit on. If any of your blocks are getting stuck in the holes in these frames, all you need to do is insert an axle through them, and it'll stop that problem from occurring. Although this attachment looks very bulky, when it's all set up, it's not that big, and it can sit within the required dimensions for a WRO robot. For example, you can move the brick over here and put your 2 motors underneath, one over here and one on this side underneath, and you can also have an additional motor to solve some of your other tasks or add sensors for navigation. If you want more tips on how to design a robot around an attachment, watch this video here. If you want building instructions for this attachment, subscribe to the channel, like this video, share this video, and then contact me on the website which is in the description.